What's good, YouTube? Yeah. Bop. This is your boy Tyler9197, and today, guys, I want to go ahead and talk about the main 6 E3 press conferences. The main 6 are EA, Microsoft, Bethesda, Ubisoft, Nintendo, and Square. So with that, let's go ahead and start this video. Alright guys, so the way I'm going to do this video, I'm going to go ahead and do it like from my least to greatest. So that's how I'm going to pretty much do it. So basically it's going to be the scale from 1 to 6. So anything from 1, that means like, the weakest, then 2, 3, then all the way to 6. 6 is going to be like the greatest, the one that pretty much I feel like 1 E3, basically that's what it is. So alright guys, so let me go ahead and start for the one that's number 1. The one is like my least was pretty much trash. I would probably have to say, if I had to be really honest, it's kind of in between, but maybe I would probably have to say it's definitely Bethesda. I feel like Bethesda was like the worst conference of E3, to be honest, because like, guys, like, come on now. Like, it was so many problems with Bethesda E3. Like, first of all, Todd never really got a complete apology for fans who bought Fallout 76. Luckily, I wasn't the one who bought it because the game is trash. We already know this. But like, good thing I didn't buy it. But still, he barely done it. Like, well, the funny thing was that he did make a little joke, but he never really technically apologized for basically lying to people about this game, how great it is, and yeah. So to be honest, I feel like with Fallout 76, it should have just, I feel like what they should have done, they should have made it like a straight up single player Fallout game, like any other Fallout game, and then what they could have done is add the multiplayer side of it into the game. So, because it was like, Bethesda think they're slick of trying to add this DLC to add NPCs and have new quests, this, that, and forth. But guys, when you really look at it, that don't make no sense, because like, if you look at the past games from Fallout, like, that should be something that's already in the game. Like the main big thing they had on the top of the list of like the newer DLC, it's like, oh, returning NPCs. Like, really, Bethesda? Like, really? That should have been a main thing that should have been in the game from the get-go. Like, I don't get it. And then that one, I think it was called like Nuclear Fire, or Nuclear something, I forgot what it was called, but Battle Royale. Like, Bethesda. Really? And then what they wanted to do is like, what was it? And I think Elder Scrolls Blades. Like, I mean, well, at least they're gonna be ported to the Switch, and I'm gonna try it out. Like, you know what I'm saying, because it's free, so it's like, might as well give it a try. Like, more likely it's probably not gonna be that greatest, because at first when I heard they was porting that Elder Scrolls Blades to the Switch, I was kind of like, I mean, do we really need it? Because I mean, we got Skyrim. I felt like what they could have done, they should have ported something like a Fallout 3 or Fallout 4 or any type of Fallout game besides Shelter on the Switch. I feel like that would have been a better announcement. That would have at least been something. But I guess Elder Scrolls Blades is something, so I guess I'm gonna try it out, whatever. And then with Bethesda, they had to, one thing I want to mention is, like, I feel like the conference was rigged, guys. I'm dead serious. I feel like that conference was rigged because those fans, or if it's developers, whatever, how they were cheering about the stuff like Fallout 76 or Elder Scrolls Blades and stuff, people like, whoa, like, yo, like, it had been rigged, because you already know real fans was not cheering for any of that crap, man. Like, Bethesda, this was terrible. This conference was awful, guys. It didn't make no sense. But yeah, that's why they're my least. And just like overall, I feel like out of all the conference, this was just straight up terrible, no doubt. All right, for number 2 is EA. Honestly, EA is still EA, regardless. I don't really care too much about EA, but I will say their conference was not that awful. Like I feel like the main things of the EA conference, what I really did like when they went over Apex, and the other thing was Star Wars, the Fallen Order. Yeah, but was it Jedi Fallen Order or no? Star Wars. Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order or Fallen Order. It was one of the names, but yeah, I feel like that was probably the only 2 things out of that conference that I really cared about. And everything else was like FIFA 20, Madden 20, Sims 4. I mean, to be honest, I would say I'm still somewhat of a Sims fan, but I don't really see myself playing Sims 4. It's just one of those things like, just something really casual to play, yeah, but at the same time, I'm not really worried about Sims 4. I'm not gonna mess with that. Like I said, anything else, EA, it was EA, so like I said, that was the only 2: the Apex Season 2 and then Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order. That was like the only 2 things I really cared about, and it wasn't that bad. I mean, it still wasn't great. It still wasn't nothing mind blowing, but EA was definitely a lot better than Bethesda in this conference. I can truly say that. Alright, guys, for number 3 for the press conference that I ranked Ubisoft. Honestly, guys, for Ubisoft press conference, it was average. That's the best way I could put it on Ubisoft. I feel like Ubisoft conference was just about average. So it wasn't like nothing really like mind blowing or anything like that. But I would have to say it was some stuff I really enjoyed about Ubisoft's conference. Like a few things I can say. Watch Dogs Legion. I'm ready for that, guys. I'm hyped for Watch Dogs Legion. That one looks very good. It looks like you took the time, and then you can play like anybody. That sold me right there. That game sold me already. I'm ready to get it. Second, another thing I liked about the Ubisoft was Ghost Recon Breakpoint. That's a must buy too. I'm ready for that game. No doubt about it. I'm so ready. I'm really hyped for that one. I'm trying to think. Was there anything else for the Ubisoft conference that I really cared about? I don't think so. I think that's for the most part. It was like pretty much those 2 games I really cared about for the Ubisoft conference. Then I know they talked about their service, like basically like an Xbox Game Pass service thing. And honestly, I feel like there's really no point to get that. I mean, unless you really like Ubisoft games a lot. I mean, which I do. I do like Ubisoft, but not enough to pay for their service. Like, if I'm gonna pay for any service, I might as well get Xbox, because with the Xbox Game Pass, you get more variety. Unlike Ubisoft, because it just only Ubisoft games. So it's like, well, what's the really point in getting that service? Unless you really like Ubisoft that much that you're willing to pay for the service, then I mean, kudos to you, But not for me. And I think that's about it for Ubisoft for number 3. I got anything else to talk about them? Yeah, like I said, it was average. It was alright. Nothing too crazy. So yeah. Alright, guys. The 4th conference that I ranked for number 4 is Microsoft. I don't know how you guys feel about Microsoft, but for me, honestly, I enjoyed the conference. To be honest, it was fairly amusing to me. Like, I really liked the conference, honestly. It was not like nothing mind blowing or anything like that, but like Microsoft did a good conference, guys. Even though Sony was not there, I feel like as like for like the big one to be like for competition and stuff like that, you guys gotta give Microsoft credit, because I feel like the conference was actually pretty good. It was nothing, like I said, nothing mind blowing, but for me personally, I really enjoyed it for what what it was. Especially some of the few things, like even though most of the games was like third party, but like I I like this. I like this, how we saw Gears 5, even though it's barely anything. But you know, as me as a Gears fan, I loved it. Cyberpunk, which that's a must buy for me too. Anything for CD Projekt Red, I'm telling you guys, I would buy their products in a heartbeat. And CD Projekt Red, and they had Keanu Reeves, Neo, John Wick. Must buy. there's no excuse, guys. That's a must buy game, and I'm very hyped for that one. And then another game I liked from a Microsoft conference was definitely Halo Infinite. Guys, you cannot tell me, even though it was a trailer, it was no gameplay, but you guys cannot deny Halo Infinite looks like it's gonna be good, guys. For Halo, for something that we haven't heard in a minute, you guys gotta admit, like, I know a lot of people kind of fell off with Halo and saying like, oh, you know, they kind of done with this stuff. But for me personally, I gotta admit, Halo Infinite look like it's about to become good. Like, you know, it's about to be good. Like, it's serious. Like, there's no, even though, like I said, it wasn't really much shown from that trailer, but it definitely looked promising. Another thing, even though it's not an exclusive, probably Psychonauts. The thing is, I never played the first one. Maybe one of these days I'll definitely get around and play the first one. But for the second game, looked pretty good though, in my opinion. It really looked good. And then for Xbox, another thing I liked was the Xbox Game Pass for PC. I really liked that feature because you know, for me, like I said, I got me a gaming laptop now, so I'm still trying to figure out certain things like spec wise, so what games can run on it and stuff. But I already went ahead and bought the Game Pass, the one they have for $1 right now. So if you guys got $1 to spare, then go ahead and download Game Pass for PC. It's like so far I'm really enjoying it. I'm still trying to figure out what games I can play on it. I tried out some stuff already, like Sea of Thieves right now, and I downloaded another game that I'm about to, you know, go ahead and try out. And I was really excited about it. Like, I finally, Xbox got Game Pass on the PC, which benefits for me, honestly, because they already got a library. It's like, even though it's not like a huge library of games yet, because it's still considered like, you know, a beta, but like for like a lot of the games that's already on there, like, that's good, guys. Like, I'm glad for that, because I got option games to play. If there's some games that I can't run, at least there's a bunch that I can, because the Game Pass could give me that variety. So I was really hyped for that one. Well, not like super crazy hyped, but I was really excited about it. That's the best way to put it. I was really excited. So yeah, so Microsoft was definitely number 4 for rank as comfort wise, in my opinion. Now, for number 5, Square Enix. Guys, Square delivered, guys. Hey, I really enjoyed Square Enix conference, guys. They did a lot better job since last year, because last year was terrible, but this year, Square did it. Like, they was really serious with it, especially with like Final Fantasy VII remake. I'm definitely hyped for that one. Even though I'm still kind of very new in the Final Fantasy universe and stuff, but like for what I saw, the gameplay, everything, that game looked promising, guys. Like, I'm so hyped for that game. I really want to play it. Another thing from Square is the Avengers. Yes, guys, I'm hyped for the Avengers too. That it looks really good, guys. Even though there was, like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I feel like the trailer did show like slight, like, you know, just a little slight gameplay of it. So I'm really hyped for that one. I can't wait to like how they're gonna expand it with the, like, you know, when they was talking about the story and stuff. I'm just very interested to see like how like you know, trail gameplay in the game is gonna be. Even though I know it's gonna be like, I think they said like a four player co-op and stuff. So I'm kind of curious like how they gonna work. Is it like sort of like open world ish type of thing? Like, you know, like if you have said you have a group of friends and stuff, like y'all could actually spread out a little bit within like a certain area, like, you know, like so like I said, open world ish type game. Or you know, like, because I know it's not gonna be similar to Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I don't think so. So, you know, I'm very excited about that. And the main thing I really was hyped by that trailer, seeing Ant-Man. Yeah, Hank Pym. And I think Ant-Man was talking in the trailer too. I think about it because I know, because I heard, I want to say that was Scott saying like Hank, but I know Hank. Oh yeah, Hank Pine. Wait, that's it. I said Hank Pym. Oh Lord Jesus. Yeah, Hank Pine. Yeah, and then but her Scott, the actual the current Ant-Man. I believe. I think that's what I heard his voice on there. It should be. But yeah, Ant-Man, I'm definitely excited about that one. So I can't wait to see if they're gonna do anything with Ant-Man on there. But there's that, and then there's another game. I think it was Square though. I think it was like Ghostwire. I think that's the game, Ghostwire. Like I can't remember what conference it was, but I think it was Square. But yeah, Ghostwire. I'm kind of intrigued about that game. The game looks very serious. How like just people start disappearing in Japan, and you like one of the sole survivors and stuff. You gotta, you know, do something. Cause like I said, for some reason I can't really remember too much besides like people disappearing. Just kind of talking about it. But yeah, like Ghostwire. I think that's the name, Ghostwire. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. That game looked very interesting for me and stuff. And I'm trying to think, is there anything from Square like as the conference wise that I really enjoy? That's it. I think that was it pretty much for the main things that I really like from the conference. I probably missed some other stuff too, but like I said, Square is definitely in the top 5. But now for number 6, guys. Number 6, the best conference in my opinion for E3 was Nintendo, guys. Nintendo killed it, guys. Like, one thing I gotta say, guys, for not only Nintendo, I gotta say this for myself. Guys, please say this for me too. RIP for my wallet, guys. My wallet, because all these games, guys, it don't make no sense, guys. Like, this is so many games. Like, man, like RIP my wallet, guys. Jeez, y'all guys don't understand. Like, it's a lot of games from Nintendo. Now with Nintendo, like I said, like just the conference in general, the games that I want to get. Luckily, some of them is kind of spread out a bit, so I'm okay with that. But yeah, let's go ahead and really talk about Nintendo, guys. Okay, Luigi Mansion 3. That game looking good. I want to get it. I don't know if it's going to be like I wouldn't really necessarily say it's going to be like a day one buy for me, but I definitely could say I want to get it. The second game, what else? It was a lot. Banjo finally comes to Smash, and I didn't call it the hero from Dragon Quest. That's gonna be serious too, guys. But I will admit one thing though. I know there's some big Banjo-Kazooie fans, but for me personally, I never really played the games besides like. I didn't like Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. I think that was like the only one I ever really played, but I didn't really play too much of it anyway. But still, like I know there's some big Banjo-Kazooie fans. But when I saw this trailer, I thought it was still cool though. Banjo-Kazooie, I think that's really cool. It's just like it just sucks for me because I can't really have like the same hype as far like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like the same height as most people when they saw, like, oh my god, Banjo. But I mean, it was cool though. It was still cool as a trailer, but it's like at the same time, I couldn't get that same hype feeling. And then, you know, the hero from Dragon Quest, that's pretty cool. And then I'm definitely hyped for Dragon Quest 11. Dragon Quest 11 for the Switch. So that's a must buy for me too. I can't wait for that. But one thing too, I would like to say for people from Smash that it's like, I hope one of the characters, like the remaining characters left, is gonna be Rex from Xenoblade, guys. Because like guys, if you ever realize it, from all the game franchises that's in Smash, Shulk is literally the only one from the Xenoblade franchise that's there. Like that sucks, guys. I really want to see Rex from Xenoblade 2 come in because, like, you know, I feel like that's the only thing Nintendo is really missing from Smash. Because look, they added Inklings of Splatoon 2 in there. I feel like everybody else is in there. Like, and then like the Breath of the Wild Link, he's in there. Even though Link was gonna be there anyway, but still, you know, you guys get what I mean. I really feel like Rex, like they could do one like either just Rex or you do like Rex and Pyra, like kind of mix them two, like put 2 to 2 together. Because you guys know from Xenoblade 2 how Rex was fighting, Pyra was in the back, kind of, you know, controlling with the blade and stuff. Like, I really hope Rex becomes a Smash because I would really lose my mind. But even though they got the Mii fighter, but that's not good, guys. That's not good for me. That feel, to me, honestly, that's like a slap in the face. So it's like, I hope Rex comes this. But moving on. Okay, another thing from the Nintendo Direct, I really liked it. Breath of the Wild 2, guys. Yo, Breath of the Wild 2? Like Nintendo, like, yo, you guys already getting my money, but they want more of my money, guys. That's like, ah, man, like, you know what I mean? Like, must buy. Another thing, guys, which are really hyped, guys, and I don't care that, like, I'm going to basically pay full price for this game. I don't care. I'm going to get it. And you guys probably know what I'm talking about. The Witcher 3, guys. Witcher 3 on the Switch. Like, yo, guys, Witcher 3? Oh, man. Because, guys, like, one thing you guys need to know about me, I'm a freaking die-hard Witcher fan, guys. Like, I love the franchise so much. But like I said, hear me out. I may claim myself as a die-hard, but best believe I'm not like those super fans. Cause like I said, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm more like die-hard fan when it comes to the game series. Like, just like pretty much the game part. Everything else, I want to say I know, like, completely go with the like the lore and stuff. But though, like, I'm definitely still a huge fan of the Witcher series, but for the game wise, I'm a diehard. But I know the game is on the consoles. I know it's a little bit more cheaper, but for the Switch, Witcher on the go, must buy. I don't care. As a Witcher fan, that's a must buy. A must buy. Oh man, my wallet. It's done. It's gone. Basically, Nintendo gonna take all my money, man. I'm trying to think of something else for the conference that I really liked it, because that Witcher 3 was crazy. But oh yeah, I like to mention, guys, like, if you haven't seen my other past videos, like when I do like the top 5 games that I want ported to the Nintendo Switch, you guys, you gotta admit, some of my claims actually came true, guys. If you watch my videos of the past videos, some of them actually really came true, because I said Witcher was one game I want to port to the Switch. Another game was Devil May Cry, even though it's not the trilogy, but Devil May Cry still coming to the Switch, even though it's the first one. But still, like, if you guys watch my other videos, I have say this is some of the games I want ported to the Switch, and it's coming true. So thank you, Nintendo, for listening to the fans. Alright, guys, moving on. Spyro coming on the Switch. Can't wait for that. I still need to get Crash, honestly. I still need to get that game. I know there's Animal Crossing that's coming for next year, but for me personally, I never played Animal Crossing, and it's definitely not a game that I really see myself playing like that. I want to say I want to give it a try, but definitely not my type of game. So yeah, but I do feel bad for the Animal Crossing fans who not gonna be able to get the game till next year. But like I said, if Nintendo feel like they need to do the work, then, you know, as if most of Animal Crossing fans, I know you all guys probably been waiting for a while, but you know, still, like, if you plan on getting any other games that was shown on this like Nintendo Direct, then y'all can wait, honestly. Daemon X Machina, ready for that game. I'm definitely hyped for it. It looks like they added really more story to it, and that's where I feel like I really want to get the game. But like the story gotta be in there, and it looks like the story is gonna be in there. So I'm kind of happy about that. Dang, what else Nintendo have? Cause they had a lot of stuff too. I know they just recently released like the last Remnant. I think that's how you pronounce it. Looked like a cool game. I want to try that out for the Switch. And then Astral Chain. That one looks pretty good. That definitely looks solid. Definitely can't wait for that one. Dang, what else from the Direct, guys? I can't really think of much. I mean, please write down below some of the stuff that I missed, and I could probably comment you guys more about it, what I think about it. But like I said, it was so much stuff in E3 that some stuff I kind of forgot, and some of them was really I hyped for too. But I think that was about it, honestly. Oh, Dauntless, that's pretty cool. But one thing I would say about Dauntless, for it coming on the Switch, hopefully it transfers your account transfers over to the Switch if I play on the Switch, because I promise God I'm not gonna grind on Dauntless on Switch if it don't transfer the one that I already have to my Switch. Hopefully I don't gotta grind, like everything transfer for that to my Switch, and that's it. Yeah, I think I talked about majority of stuff for the Direct. Link's Awakening. I'm kind of hyped for that one. Definitely not something I'm gonna say I'm gonna buy a day one, but I am eventually gonna play it because I'm still learning about the Legend of Zelda franchise. I'm still trying to learn about some games I never played. So, alright guys, thank you for watching the video. So go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on my social media outlets and hit the bell to get notification of my next video. Alright guys, peace, and I'll see you guys on my next video.